trailhead at Porter's Creek Parking. There's a loop as you come in. I'll film it on the way out, but there's actually a lot of cars here. I mean, compared to Ramsey Cascade. Now, it is 9:18, so we're a good bit earlier, but there's still lots of parking, and we're gonna get the truck parked, and we're gonna go ahead and go hike this trail. Well, here we are, getting on the trail. Oh, if we wanted to go to LeConte this way, it's only 9 miles. We'll be doing Brushy Mountain and Trillium another time. But this is a 7.3 out and back. It's got about 15 and change. It's not as much as 16 of elevation. And it starts out as a road. It's really nice and cool this morning. We tent camped at Greenbrier Campground because Cosby doesn't open until May 15th. And got to use our Big Agnes copper spur for the first time. It was on a pad. It was great, but it poured. How was your experience overall?
Which one?
Your camping experience.
It was very noisy, trying to sleep in the pouring down rain.
It'd been a hot minute, huh?
Well, I mean, when it rains that hard, there's no way you can sleep. It's too loud. It wasn't one of those nice little, showers where you...
No, it was a hard rain. We have come just about a half a mile, and you're just going alongside the Little Pigeon. Beautiful woods. He's decided he has to go exploring. They said that Liz's book and other things I've read says you're going to see a lot of evidence of previous homesteads like stone walls. And there's a cemetery up here. Looks like we have come to the cemetery. There wasn't a sign, so unless it's further down. Very, very old markers.
It's interesting stone.
1909.
Born and died.
Oh, that's sad. (1878), 1903. This is the Ownsby's, yeah. 1836, 1909, 1849, 1904. That's what it looks like to go up to the cemetery. It's not marked. I would guess, I mean, we did some wandering around. It's right about 8/10 after you come onto the trail. We came over here. There's obviously some tree work going on. I was gonna just come take a look at this trail, just see what it says before we go down to our trail. This is Brushy Mountain Trail 4.5, Mount LeConte 8.1, and the Bullhead thing starting May 4th. It'll be closed Monday through Thursday. We hiked it before that happened. Okay, 2.7 to campsite 31, and that's, I think, the end of our trail. After that little place where I showed you where the two trails split off, Porter's Creek becomes more of a trail, not a road. Rocks and roots, but easily navigable. And I think the falls is about a half mile further up, and apparently that's where a lot of people turn around and they don't go all the way to the end of the trail. We saw a lot of cars, but so far we haven't seen a lot of people. So here we are. But we just met a bunch of folks from a family reunion. They got all 12 of them out here. And yeah, this is really nice. It's, yeah, sort of bendy. Well, it's got a, you're right in my view.
Straight up turn.
You're right in my view. There we go. Y'all have fun. Oh, this may be the falls, huh? It looks like a waterfall. Looks like there's a trail that you can go up to the top of that. On the way back, if we're up to it, we'll do it. This is the second Fern Branch Falls, and there's just a little trail, and I'm gonna go down and see what there is to see. So it was just very short, and I think worth the trip. So the second Fern Branch Falls is just shy of 3 miles, because I think we're at least a tenth over. My watch is reading 3.03, and I think I've come up about 1,000 feet. So we've got somewhere between a half a mile and 3/4 of a mile until we get to campsite 31, which is the end of the trail. There's still a lot of wildflowers, but a lot are gone. There are some huge trees over here. I took a picture with Rich so you could see the scale, but I thought I read, and again, we read stuff and then time passes and we forget, but that this wasn't logged as heavily and that there is a lot of old growth, so that would explain some of the size of these trees we've seen. We are, according to my watch, 3.45, so I would guess we maybe have another 3-4 tenths. We'll see. I just have never seen this before. I think Rich said I should give them their privacy, but dang. We are real close to the campsite. My watch just clicked 1,400 feet of elevation, so it's possible some of that 1,537 or whatever it is you get on the way back. But it's just a really nice trail. When we get there, we'll check it out and look at the water sources and see if there's some good tent sites, etc. My watch just turned 4, and we are at campsite 31.
Let's go check it out.
We don't know where that trail goes. We'll figure that out later.
Looks like a deer trail.
Could be a deer trail. We just ran into another couple. They did not stay here, but they came all the way to the end. I went through some spider webs, so I think once you get past, especially that Fern Branch Falls, it's lesser traveled. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, the breeze is nice. There's the fire ring. Obviously, water's not far because you can hear the creek. Not exactly sure how you access it.
I think you're gonna have to put a tent here.
Yeah, you want to get here early, unless there's some other places that we haven't seen. But so this is 31. Would have been kind of fun, like I said, to hike up here and spend the night, because you would have gotten a real pretty sunrise. Because there's a sun right there. You wouldn't get much of a sunset, but can't have everything. This may be the way to water down here. No, that'd be a no. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know if you can see them with the way the sun is, but there's the bear cables. There you go. And I still haven't found water. I followed a couple little trails and they haven't gone anywhere that I could see you can get water. There's one more I'm going to explore, and when we get back, if it's a situation where you need to get water before you get here. Oh, here's another fire ring down here, Rich. There's another fire ring down here. There's a spot that doesn't look too bad. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep exploring. Well, I followed that little trail and found a third fire ring. Yeah, I like it up here. You can make this work for sure. I mean, oh, and there's more bear cables. I don't know if you can see them. But, so, as you come into the campground, we had seen a little trail and we were like, oh, I wonder where that goes. It goes off to the left, and that's where this site is. But, yeah, I found 3. I'll try to do more research when we get back to the house and add any more details about the campsites. But that could be fun to come up here, spend the night, and then hike back down if the weather's good. While we were hanging out up there, we're just checking out that really nice campsite. He was reading about it, and there's supposedly a spring. If this is a spring, it's dry. We'll look around some more for it, but I mean, it's not that far. You could carry water from the creek, or go back and get it after you set up your tent. I mean, I see a little tiny dribble of water, but doesn't look like a spring to me. This is a sign for the campground. This is that other trail that I did not explore. Maybe the spring is this way. Stay tuned. Well, I've come a good way. I'm running into spider webs. Of course, that doesn't mean anything. People aren't spending the night. But there's no sign for a spring or anything. I'll go just a little farther. It's got to go somewhere, right? Yeah. I mean, unless you walk up that dry bed. Watch out for snakes. Yeah, it's a hard pass for me. I'm carrying water. Hold on, I see a puddle down there. I wonder if that's a spring. This is probably the spring. I mean, we've gotten water out of worse, but I don't know. I think I'd stop at the creek and bring some up. We have come a mile from the campsite and we have found water. I looked all along the way for a way to come down to the creek because it's so close, but you just can't get to it. But this is running real well, and it's been dry, so can't guarantee it, but it's literally a mile before you get to the campsite. So you could carry it out. You could fill up your bottles, you know, or you could dry camp, cold soak, you know, you do you. So I went ahead and scrambled up a little ways. I didn't go all the way to the base of the falls because we're kind of pressed for time, but it sure is pretty. That's the way up. We have made it back to the bridge. You do start passing a lot more people. It's a fun little bridge. It's a little wonky, but okay, well, we're almost back to the road part. Lots of butterflies still. Been enjoying that. Our first snake. I don't know who scared her, him or me. I'm gonna go with him. Run, snake, run. Holy cow, there are a whole lot more people on the trail than when we came up. So this seems to be real popular. If you want to come in the afternoon and try to hike up and spend the night, you may have to wait for a parking spot. Some more butterflies. This is a one-way loop. Yeah, Rich almost didn't make the one-way. We found out the reason partly there's so many cars is there's a bunch of students from Chattanooga that are doing some kind of a nature scavenger hunt, but it's crowded. There are people of all ages and lots of groups. So this loop will take you back out and you actually go right past Ramsey Prong. If it's full, there's pull-offs. You'd probably add a mile to your hike. But this is basically what the road's like the whole way. It's not bad. See, like there's somebody that parked.
It's better now than it rained.
That's sort of a make your own parking space, actually. And this is called the Greenbrier Pavillion, I think. There's trash here, and there's the pavilion over there. I'm sure you probably have to reserve it, but there's a lot of parking here. So if you went up in the loop and absolutely couldn't find a place to park, I'm gonna guess that it's about a quarter mile, so it's not the end of the world, but it's an option too.